Hey, good morning, YouTube. So, um, me and Naz went over to Philly and we filled up the truck. We got a matching set of stained glass windows, a bunch of fun Nintendo stuff. Um, there's an old bomber jacket. I don't know if you can see that in that hole. Um, I don't know. I know a lot about antiques, and actually, I have fun playing with them just because it's all like old history. This right here is for probably pickles or something like that, but it's just a great blue glass jar. Got this Dennis spittoon, I guess it is. I don't know. It was kind of weird with that milk glass. That table with the three hooks. Some more broken Nintendo there. Um, but there's a bunch of neat stuff in here. I would. We're gonna go back today. That's what the video is gonna be on. The second one. Also, when I went driftwood finding, that was my favorite piece. It looks like Gandalf's stick. See, look, it even has the swirl down at the bottom. Next week we go to Brimfield. I'm starting to get all paranoid because I still have to clean up my yard, and I'm going to Philly. It's like an addiction. I'm trying to think what else was cool in here. That's for a butcher shop for sewing a ham together. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that. This is like early Depression glass. It's the same cut. Well, maybe not. It's got a name on it. MCK. I don't know what that is. So maybe it's just jadeite. What else did I get? That was kind of cool. Bought this at the flea market the other day. I just thought that was super fun. You can see the little demons all over. Count 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's stealing a horse. It's like a gremlin. But it's bronze. Definitely cool. The other thing that I got that was pretty awesome were all these Pokemon cards. That was probably I didn't know much about Pokemon until my kids started getting into them, but the first series sells really well online. So I'm gonna try these online and see what happens. Like this guy right here. Which one was the best one that I saw online? I don't know. Even the early trainers were selling really good. These are all the first series. I mean, I saw this one sell for $7, so who knows? This guy was good. Charizard's always good. This guy was excellent. He's worth a ton of money. But we'll see. Hopefully they bring something. I spent 50 on 2 folders of them. So it says it's the complete basic card set, and then this one was and that says it's complete too, so we'll see what happens with that. And then I bought all these for $10 to give to the kids. they're nothing special, I don't think. I don't know. I'm sure people will say that they are. What else do I have to do today? I don't know. I definitely need to cut the grass soon. Yesterday was the first real hot day, and the grass definitely came up. This is a variegated Jacob's ladder. It flowers this time of year, but it gives a good texture in the garden. I don't know. I used to garden a lot, and then playing at the farm, it definitely ate up my outside spirit. Just because you get home and then have to. This is also another one of my good plants that's getting covered by weeds. It's a pulmonaria. It has these nice. It'll get these huge silver leaves in the summer, and these nice little purple flowers, but it does really well in shade. I used to work at a perennial nursery for fun when I was in college, and I don't know, planted a ton of plants. I still have like, I don't know, $1,500, $2,000 worth of brass sitting here, and of course it's right by the street, so I don't know. I guess I'm a trusting soul, but I just really haven't had time to process it. It kept me up the other night. But we'll see. I'm not too stressed out, and yay, today I get to go get more stuff. So the place we're going is really neat. The guy, I don't know, he must have went to a nursing home about 8 years ago, and the city took over his house, and I'm working with the guy who bought the house to just help him get value out of it, so they can get a dumpster to clean it out. I would consider him a real hoarder, except for he doesn't have paper and food like all over the house. He just has, I don't know, it looks like my warehouse or my garage is what the guy was living in. He didn't really have a place to, I guess he had his bed upstairs, but it was packed. Trying to think what else I have to do today. Oh, these were good over here. So this is my keep for eBay pile, and they're all brass, but these swivel heads for the lamps, they sell very, very well online. But I don't know, these arms, I'm gonna scrap most of them, just because I don't see myself ever using them all online. I haven't decided on these guys. So you need these two pieces together, and since both pieces are together and they're small, it might sell, but that one's busted. Who knows? That box like 60 pounds, 70 pounds. Trying to think what else is. I'll show you the backyard real fast. My favorite, one of my favorite flowers is up. I know you guys probably don't give a rat's ass about flowers, but I don't know, just showing you guys what I have to clean. I have to bring all the wire over to the scrapyard. I have to take these were all the old hard drives with the larger boards, and they sell for like 10-12 bucks just the board. So I have to take this apart. I couldn't. They wanted to give me like I think it was 60 cents a pound for my hard drives, and I gave them all the new ones because the boards are real small. There's not anything really in it, but those felt like, I don't know, worth the time to take it apart. I bought these the other day. Online, old shutters do really well, especially if you have like an Etsy account. I've been talking about starting an Etsy account. You can probably get for that pair of shutters 130, 150 bucks. It's, I don't know, not a ton, but it's pretty cool, and you can pick those out of the trash a lot. Found that brass bed. I still haven't had time to take that apart. That's been there forever. I don't know, last year I got bored and I planted all those hyacinths, made like that little river. I don't know if anybody can see that. It's I don't know, it was a lot of time. That back there is a crab apple, but it's like a sweet one. Makes good apple butter, that white flowering tree. And then I have to get this back on. I mean, it works. I might need a new battery though. I inherited it from my father when they moved. He ran over the hood. It fell off, but I don't know. It's a very, very nice morning, but today it's going to be freaking hot. They're talking 90 degrees, first 90-degree day, but it's going to feel like 100 with the humidity probably. I sold a couple of the baskets that we got from that fire clean out with Naz. What did I get for them? I think I got $25 a piece. I only brought 4 of them, but that got me what I had into them, and I still have 6 left. So I'm trying to think what else. I'm just giving everybody a tour of what I have to do. So I'm going to take apart this in a coming up video. It's a washing machine motor, and I just bought a good deli scale at a yard sale. So I'll put this on the scale beforehand. We'll see if we get enough copper to make it worth the time to take it apart. I would hope so. And then these are the microwave motors. I might do the same with that, just so you guys can get an idea if you want to waste your time. I got mint for mojitos. This is mustard. It's a pain in the ass. It grows everywhere. You can see the white mustard flowers. It actually doesn't taste bad in salad before it flowers. Trying to think what else I have that's worthy of showing you. Also from the fire clean out, Dan just dropped them off. They are, it's going to take a minute to go through, but brought me the nut bins. You can see how many are in here. The nice thing is they're all labeled. It's just some of them have to be worth some money. I haven't come up with a good idea what to do with them yet. That's why they still sit here. I got 1 and 2. So there's some real heavy duty stuff on this bottom corner. I don't know. I figured these, since they're not tin coated, they're good for art project, like for welding together. That was one of the main reasons I wanted these. I don't know, it'd be interesting. Found what else did I mean, this is also from that fire clean out. You can see all this. I'm pretty sure these are for the snow plow. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely take apart a bunch of motors. We're gonna strip a bunch of copper, see what. I've got a new stripper, wire stripper, so we'll see if it's worth the time to strip the copper or just go sell it at the scrapyard. I mean, I have time to waste, I guess. It's not really wasting if we're making money, but we'll see. Also, I have, this is what the guy's house looked like yesterday, but I don't know. Naz has probably shown you this a bunch of times. These were all the better boards I saved for eBay, and I'm gonna try these cell phones online. I think they might actually make money. They're all the, you know, non-flip phones, and actually the early flip phones are worth money now too. Bringing him to Brimfield, I think it's 150 bucks. I might take the motorcycle to Brimfield. I just think it's super cool. Definitely going to take those windows to Brimfield also. But that's kind of like where we're at. We have to come up with what we're bringing to Brimfield. I'm pretty sure all that lighting we took from New York, we're going to bring up to Brimfield. Right now I'm in for $1,000 for getting up there, and I only paid for 3 days of rent for setting up, so it will be, you have to bring, I don't know, definitely have to bring $5,000 to $10,000 worth of stuff for up there, because otherwise it's not gonna work. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed the tour today. I mean, the video that's going to be attached, the second one from this, is going to be pretty cool, where we go to this guy's hoard and we're going to go search his fallen down garage. So, everybody, peace. We're on our way to Philly, me and Naz. I've just bought this is my new GoPro. I just bought one. It wasn't that bad on eBay. I think it was 130 bucks.
With like all the attachments and everything.
Yeah, well actually the reason I like this one is it had 2 memory cards, so I didn't have to buy the memory card separate. I mean, it's like 3 loads of scrap of steel. Right. So
everything's measured and not many loads of scrap.
Well, you figure 1 load of steel is gas money for the week.
Yeah. That's what YouTube is for me, gas money.
Well, that means I had to hustle to get my camera to do YouTube.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I got mine as a birthday present. So, I got lucky.
I wasn't that lucky. We are on our way to Philly to the antique hoarder's house. Hopefully it's going to be interesting. I'm going to show you guys the garage and check out Naz's video. He's going to show you the house, how crazy the house is. So, I don't know. Hopefully you guys get a kick watching both of them. Alright, peace. Alright, so we made it here. This is the fallen down building that we're going to go play in. Naz is here. Bruce is there. Bruce, we'll take that apart.
Oh yeah, there's too many nails there. It's real dangerous.
We'll be there shortly. I'm just gonna show everybody got a bucket of hot and cold knobs. That's pretty cool. What? Well, no, I'm just doing a video. There's this huge safe. That's kind of cool. I mean, that safe, that's got some weight to it and a half. I don't think we're gonna be able to move that. These I'm gonna take, all these awesome wooden glass windows. They sell really well. Here's a beveled glass window too. That will sell. There's all these cool doors with mirrors. They'll sell. This is the other piece. I don't know if you can. It might be too dark. Yeah, it's definitely too dark in there. Sorry. Oh, look, cool milk crate. And there's totes up there. Let's see what's in that.
Be careful. Hope you had your tetanus shot.
But this thing's pretty awesome. It's a mold for a chair. You see it? It's got the copper cooling rods all in it, but I think that's a Brimfield piece. Bunch of weird junk in here. We'll have to go through the old stove. These fans, believe it or not, are worth good money. There's another one in the house. Can you see it? Well, it looks like there's some. Don't want to walk on that part of the roof. See, look, there's a trap box right there. Naz, look, if you go upstairs, see where it's rotten?
Uh-huh.
That side seems to be okay. It's all new plywood, but this side is not new plywood.
I don't know if my fat ass should go up there.
Well, that's where we're gonna go first. We'll start up there and see if there's anything of value up there, and then we'll go do the house. Can you load that bucket up?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Thank you. I'm grabbing a tote. That's all coal. Must have been from the basement. That actually might be good if we decide to go do a kiln or a forge. Let's see how many times we can come back. Because that would definitely you go pretty well for making some copper or something. All right, we're gonna go up those stairs and see what we can find. Too bad it's so dark over on that other side, otherwise I'd take you up over there. Need a light or a headlamp. See, look at this, all these more silver boxes. I hope it's worth going up here. There's a cool car light and an antique radio. So the scary spot was over there. Penguin's fun. It's a salt and pepper shaker. His and her. Trailer light, US. I don't know if it's glass though. Yeah, we'll try it. This. Gotta remember there's a door here. A drop right there would be a good fall. So looks like this whole ceiling collapsed. Ooh, that's something good. See that gold thing right there on the ground? That guy right here. This is a wall vase. That's probably depression. It's probably 1930s. It's got an auction sticker. That's actually very good. For some reason I like the heads. It always makes me laugh. Light bulbs. Crazy cat. All the brick dust from the bricks coming apart. Oh, look at this. It's a Brit Cannon thing. It's not moldy though. Everything seems to be pretty clean. It's just the brick dust. I have to wash everything off another day. It'll make it hard to sell all this with all that brick dust. There's more totes back here. Somebody's definitely been through it before me, but I think I got 30-40 bucks in the box already. So it'd be interesting what we find. Oh wow. Alright, so there's this cool crock. It's full of sludge. I don't think we're gonna take it just because, well, maybe we will. It's fucking gross. A lot of early depression glass on the, what the heck is that? Man, if anybody's scared of oh, it's a big freaking caterpillar. Fucking gross. Looks like it came apart. Must have been like a study tool. But it definitely has way too much weather. Kermit the Frog on a bike. Look at that. It's a Griswold frying waffle iron. That's good. That's like 30 bucks online if you could look that one up. Griswold number 8. 1908. That kind of made it worth coming up here. We'll put that at the bottom of a box. It'll definitely destroy. What's this? Hey Naz! Sorry, I didn't mean to yell at everybody. Naz, there's Star Wars! They got a little wet, but there's a ton of them. Let's see if the paint's coming off. No. They actually look like... What do you think? Should we try those on eBay? These are definitely moldy, but the figures themselves are okay. Got all the little ships. Let's find a little box for them. There's some Chinese hats, like the cool lamp things that we got from New York. Remember those? Oh, drop the ships. I don't know. I think this might be worth taking the time to take all these apart or just putting them in a box. They're kind of cool. So that's where we don't look. Somebody already fell through. It's a good trap. I mean, this is all good plywood there, but definitely don't want to walk on that shit. This thing is really freaky. I think it's kind of too far gone almost, but just because I don't know who's going to put it in their house with how screwed up it is. Got a tarp somebody tried saving. Got a garbage can. Oh look, there's boxes underneath. And money! Not a lot though. Alright. I guess we got a lot to box up. Definitely not walking over there to see what that is. I bet he was surprised when he that's like a perfect hole all the way down to the bottom. Somebody was like, yeah. One of the reasons you don't want to always look up before you walk down. I mean, I could still go down fairly easy. It might help my YouTube channel. I mean, but there's 1,000 pounds of bricks right here. I know the bricks are worth money if you wanted to sell those. All right, well, we're gonna go get these Star Wars. I'll let you guys see what Star Wars we get, and then box up that Griswold's. man, there's everything in here. Let's see, is there a... If I just... You coming up to look at the Star Wars?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Take your time. There's a lot of it. I mean, it definitely got wet. Oh, look, here's a walker. It's like going to Dave's. We'll have to... What, Bruce? Okay.
We'll close it.
There's the rest is Hot Wheel.
Oh my god.
Apollo set.
They got water mist.
I got super water mist. Alright.
Well, let me look for that.
Alright, I'm gonna come
I'll put all that in.
move the truck for you.
No, he means the garage gate.
Yeah, I know. We'll back it up further, and I thought that was a burn pile. All it is the coal, so I can back right onto that.
You don't want that lamp over there?
All those lamps underneath, you see it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, those are all coming with us.
Okay.
So you can bring them to the corner, and I'll pack them out. And then we have to help Bruce with the butcher block, so that way.
All right. Let me put this stuff in the bin.
Doing the limbo. Oh, look, the Maltese Falcon. No, it's an awesome owl. That might be a little leak too. You never know what's on the ground here. We've already walked over this once. He's fun. I'll go walk this back real fast to Naz. Naz, I have that purple tote right by your butt. Can you put this in there?
Hold on.
Got it?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna go shut that door.
Don't shut it all the way. I'll close it all the way when I come out.
No, I'm not gonna shut it all the way. I'm just gonna shut it so. It looked like I was backing over a burn pile that one time.
Well, as part of this, you know, the tourism like that.
Oh yeah.
Make sure neighbors don't get in here because if they fall, then they sue them. So
No, I know.
That's why you gotta keep the gate locked.
Not a problem, sir. I don't have my good Jewish lawyer yet for suing. So I was worried there was nails when I was backing up, but it seems like it's okay. This is just sand from the basement. Looks like I can go back pretty far. Good aluminum grill. Alright, that should be more than enough. I used to have friends that would kill for those. I don't know, there's a lot of cool stuff in here.
Yeah, but guess what? It's the house that he wants done, not this.
Okay.
Well, it is their home. Dave found a cat.
Alright.
There you go, you're rolling.
So what we're gonna do is move this monster. I believe it's magnesium. This chair.
Wow.
But it's the mold for a chair. So we need to put a piece of cloth because I don't want to screw it up because it's big money.
Oh, it's a mold for a chair.
Yes.
Dude, that's cool. All right. Okay.
All right, put it right here and we'll video us getting it out.
Batteries. It's gonna turn off.
Well, if it dies while we're doing it, that's what you got to watch.
Sorry. All right, so See. There. He sent it.
Alright, let's go quick. Just put it right on the metal part. This is gonna screw it up. Can't just put back chips. Nice.
Oh, there's not much here, man. Garbage bag right here.
Yeah, garbage bag will work.
Okay.
My guess is 300 pounds.
Oh, please don't break it. Okay, we need to go towards you first.
Yep.
Ah, okay. Oh, you fucker.
So we made it back. I'm gonna set up the camera. We're gonna unload this truck fairly fast, hopefully, and get out of here. I'll show you some of the cool things. I'll keep on picking up the camera periodically. Let's see. I guess you're gonna live right here. We're good. Let's go.
Next time we can do this time lapse.
Oh, on the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, but grab that. Yep.
Yep.
Van is going to go to my new workshop for where I'm going to scrap and take stuff apart. Found a box of Pokemon for the kids. Gotta try to see if I can find that. There it is. Here's the Pokemon cards. I got the Black Panther, but sorry, he's dead now. Well, maybe he'll come back in the next movie. Oh, sorry, that was a spoiler alert. There's a whole bunch of junk wrapped up. That's nothing special. The Froggy Lantern's kind of fun. I don't know if anybody can see that. It's fun.
I just want to see where you're at. Okay.
Oh, you're going to use the Pokemon cards?
Yeah. There we go.
I knew they'd come in useful instead of me having to clean them up all the time. So we found 50 bucks. It was in this cookie jar, but I had my hands full, so I wasn't videoing. But we had we totally had crabs and beer on the cookie jar today. This box right here is a good Brimfield box. All the porcelain bathtub spigots, hot and cold. Granted, I don't want her cold. What else do we need? Oh, before we run out of time. So this was one of the things we found at the end of the day. It's an old vise, and it's freaking heavy. I'd say it's 300 pounds, 400 pounds. You can see, look, that's my hand. So I'm thinking I might use that to take apart motors and stuff. Otherwise I'll sell it for $400 or $500. But this chair is magnesium. That's probably one of my favorite things. It's super cool. So I don't know. I'm gonna take that to Brimfield, and I'm gonna take all these glass and mirrored doors. I think they'll all sell. So, all right, I gotta help Naz. I'm gonna go back. Stop talking for a second. I found a knife, Naz.
Oh damn, Turkish?
Piece of shit, but it's, I mean, piece of crap.
That's a decorative thing.
Yeah, there wasn't anything else really good there.
There was a little jar I found. I'll have to find it, I guess, eventually. It had a mystery substance in it.
I like the Ewok.
Yeah. Come on, you gotta love the Return of the Jedi glass. You know you want it.
I like my claw. Action! Shitty Beanie Babies. I mean, Beanie Babies, yay.
There was so much of them there, it's insane.
Well, I don't know if they're any good. Nice thing is they're all new in bag. I know Darwin's my son. He likes the little dogs and crap. But they look all pretty common. Maybe this one's good. It's a Republican elephant. Here, can I hand you these and then I'll help walk them? I got this fun frog. I guess it holds a candle or something. Okay, ready? Just come right to the tailgate. No, stand on the tailgate so you don't have to bend so far.
It's easier for me to trust me.
There's a rainstorm coming. It's a thunderstorm coming, so.
Oh. Also, your finger's coming off.
Found a donkey with 5 legs.
Haha. That's hilarious.
And actually, believe it or not, it's a cigarette dispenser.
Oh, sweet.
So it dispenses cigarettes. You can show them the top so where they can see where the cigarettes sit. Stop. Why do you always have to play with it?
No, I thought it was the tail.
Oh, you thought that was the tail. Right.
Shut up.
Uh-oh.
Because of the lamps.
We found more Chinese hats. Those were from upstairs in the death area where we were going to fall through.
That's not a good idea. erector set. Just show them real quick. Just the top. So you saw how rusty the box is? Look at this inside. It's pristine. That's the stuff I grew up with.
Yeah, they didn't have Legos in Russia.
Oh. In Soviet Russia, the Legos built you.
Alright. Well, they wanted to get you building tanks early.
Alright.
So that one's kind of done, but I like the hardware on it. Wonder if you know what this is? I think I know what they are. Bathroom stalls.
Should we
doors.
like maybe take the stuff in first? Alright. I don't know where to take these yet.
These are gonna go right where we can grab them.
Well,
Like, I guess, yeah, we'll bring in the boxes. Alright, here, give me the camera. I'm gonna take the ride. Yeah. I'm just gonna show you guys this chair one more time. Just because I honestly think it's amazing. And literally what it is, so they'd have an extruded piece of like plastic or something, and it would come down, and it's like a mid-century modern chair, real cool looking, and it would come over, and if you saw those copper pieces on the bottom, it would, you know, put the molded plastic down. There would be another mold that go on top of this, but I don't know, somebody's going to want it for their fancy apartment. Hopefully. This is the pin for that. This weighs like 50 pounds. So, I don't know. Got all these cool windows. We'll see how they do. And everybody have a good night. Peace. Alright, so we finally finished. I have all this crap that we're going to go get paid on at the scrapyard tomorrow probably, but I wanted to show you the other side of this vise, because it's just the coolest thing I found in a while. So it looks like January 2nd, 1886. I don't know if you can read that. January 22nd, 1886. Or January 2nd, 1886. But it's number 60. I mean, it definitely had some bunch of use, but not too bad. There's still teeth on the bar plate, so you can see it right here. Like, it's not worn smooth. See what I'm talking about? Still, it looks like a file. And I don't know, I've always wanted one. They're always too expensive, so I think I'm gonna keep it. I wouldn't have been able to move it without my main man Naz there, though. It was a pain in the dick.
Yeah.
So
good workout today, though.
I gotta go get the kids. This is a chocolate mold for looks like Santa Claus or monkey. Oh, no, it's a monkey. Sorry, Santa Claus. But no, that was about it. The rain's almost here. I appreciate you guys watching. Have a good day.
Where are you going?
He said keep to the right. I'm doing what he's told me.
Oh yeah, because the whatever it's called. Stop calling him that.
What?
Stop calling him that.